Welcome back to Rocky Top. I am Ben, the Rocky Top Picker. Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the end of July 23rd. And in today's video, our subject for today is sourcing items from whatnot. Is it worth it? So we're going to talk about that subject as we go through what has sold for this weekend, and that is from this past Friday through today. I think that's the 20th through the 23rd of July. You've heard me say this before, and you see it all over YouTube from other resellers about summer slowdown. I've had some slow days, but I'm telling you, I guess it depends on the kind of items that you have, the price points, how good is your title, photos, item specifics, and all that information is so vital to selling your product here on eBay that it hadn't slowed down for me. As a matter of fact, it has sped up. But we're going to pull a few orders here, and then we're going to talk about our subject for today, and then we're going to go back to pulling orders. So first thing we've sold is a PlayStation 2 Sonic Mega Collection Plus. And this is a very clean game. I love the graphics on the front of that. And it's even got the warranty card in it with the manual, and the disc is super clean. This went out to Nestor for $7.19 plus shipping. And one of the things that I'm doing in my store, because I'm getting so full from sourcing yard sales, is I've been running some in-store sales. Now, if you just have a personal account, you don't have the ability to run a sale. If you're approaching 250 items that you have to get listed, I would recommend bumping up to a basic store level. That's going to allow you to run some markdowns, either percentage-wise sales or a dollar amount off your entire store, or you can go in and select whatever items you want to. But anyway, I'm running a 18% off on the older stuff that I've had. But I forgot to mention one thing. If you saw my crazy golf emporium, the Rocky Top Golf Emporium, where we got everything golf, if you watched that video, I alluded to something that's really cool that we're going to start doing, me and some other local resellers. We opened the video up with that. And I want to encourage you very much so, because we need your help. Those Flipping Pickers is a brand new podcast that we're doing live every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, over on YouTube, and we stream it through StreamYard. I would encourage you. The first episode that we did was last Wednesday evening. It was a heck of a lot of fun. Got tremendous feedback on it. You want to go over here to Those Flipping Pickers, and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to let you know when we're going live. That is coming up this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be fun. We're going to be talking about the subject of the new ground advantage change that has happened with the United States Post Office, and we're going to talk about some ins and outs of how that has affected the reselling business already, what it could mean for you if you're just now starting in reselling or you're thinking about it. But yeah, we have a lot of fun. It's me and Scott from Trading Post Pickers and Donald from Mars Bargain Basement. They're the three of us. We're also labeled the Three Stooges, not unlike Dave, Kevin, and Kerry. Love those guys. They do a great job. It's a lot of fun watching them. But come and get a taste of Tennessee podcasting over on Those Flipping Pickers. So be sure you hit that subscribe for us. We sure would appreciate that. Let's get back to sales. The next thing I got, I've had this one for a long time. I think maybe back in the winter time I got this. This was part of a big hat collection buy that I had made, and it's a Guinness beer hat, and it's kind of cool. It's got the bottle opener underneath the brim. I love hats like that, or multi-purpose, multifunctional hats. This one has sat in the store for a long time. It finally moved out for $5.59. Not a big seller, but I'm glad to move it. Oh, and by the way, today's total up until 4:13 p.m. Eastern Standard through this weekend, we have a total of 19 sales for $608.95. This is another hat that I've had in forever. I think I picked this up at the local Goodwill. Captivating headwear. This is a youth size Michigan Wolverine hat. This went for $4, and I know that it's set in my store forever, so I'm glad to see that go as well. Still made profit even at that low selling point. Still made profit on that. Now I want to talk about today's subject, using Whatnot, which is a touchy subject in the resale community. I don't know why, but it is. Well, I do know why, but I'm not going to get into that here. You need to tune into our podcast in the future. We're going to do a special show on those flipping pickers. We're going to have eBay versus Whatnot, and we're going to have a Whatnot seller on the show as a guest, and we are going to heavily debate the eBay platform of doing business and the Whatnot platform of doing business. You don't want to miss that, so make sure you subscribe now. Pause this video, go over there and find it, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell, so you don't want to miss that future episode where we battle against another Whatnot seller. It's going to be fun. But Whatnot as a viable source of gaining inventory. Now, I personally, I think I've said it in previous videos, I go on Whatnot, man, every other night when I'm sitting down in my chair relaxing, when at the rare occasions that happens, but I do that. And I tune in and I find the shows that interest me. Can you pick up good items for cheap? Because as a reseller, we got to pick up items cheap and then resell them on eBay or Posh or whatever platform you choose. To me, the answer is absolutely yes. Just from experience, I had lunch today with Scott from Trading Post Pickers and Don from Mars Bargain Basement. By the way, they both got YouTube channels. You need to go sub. Check out their sub information right here on either side of me. Scott was talking about, I wish you could go on Whatnot and bulk buy. Well, you can, and I'm going to show this. All these hats, and I don't know how many is here. I purchased all these hats in a bulk buy on Whatnot. I got all these for $20, friends. $20. And as you can see, this is a Yankees, it's a snapback, San Francisco, Detroit. So I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can do bulk buys on Whatnot. If you find the right seller on there, they'll do deals for you. But yes, for me, I've been able to successfully pick up vintage t-shirts, hats, action figures. Some of these we have sold today that I'm going to tell you about. So we won't get into the debate of selling on Whatnot because we're going to wait to do that on our podcast. But I'm going to tell you, as a buyer on Whatnot, it works for me because I've been able to find great deals. And where this will come in handy along with Facebook Marketplace for sourcing is in the winter. When the yard sales are gone and you're left with thrift stores and Goodwills, you have two options, Facebook Marketplace and Whatnot, to do your sourcing through the winter. And we're going to go right into the next sale because I told you I got t-shirts. I've been getting vintage t-shirts and jerseys of all sports also on Whatnot. This right here sold. This was pretty cool. This is a Nightmare on Elm Street, Follow Your Dreams, with the Freddy Krueger glove on there. Pick that up for $1. Okay, pick that up for $1, and believe me, not all auctions start for $1 on Whatnot. so don't be fooled. But anyway, $1. This sold for $11.98 plus shipping on this one. Then the golf club cover video that I done, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. If you've not seen it, click in over here to my list of videos and watch that bulk buy that I can't believe that I bought, but I'm so glad that I did. We've got golf club head covers that sold. Here's one of them. This is a tailor-made Rosa red slip-on blade putter head cover, and a lot of these are in brand new condition. I just deem them in the description as old stock condition. And this little piece of cloth sold for $19.95 plus shipping. Then we have another cover. This is a Nike. If you're not familiar with the golf world, Nike, I believe, quit manufacturing golf items back in 2016. And this is a Sumo Nike SQ hybrid slip-on golf head cover. This sold for $15 plus shipping. And as you can tell, some of them have got a little wear to them. That doesn't matter, they still sell. So this was $15 plus shipping. Good deal on that. Then we have another cover. This is a Ping G30 for a club number 19. And as you can see, the condition of this thing is just like brand spanking new. That's what a lot of these covers are that I have in this whole deal that I bought. This sold for $14.99 plus shipping. This I picked up at a yard sale. I think this was back in May, actually. And this is a Mueller Sports Medicine back brace. It's still new, wrapped in the package plastic inside the box, and this sold for $11.19 plus shipping. More golf covers. This was a set of 3 matching Titleist, new sealed in package. It's a 1, 3, and 5 club set. Still sealed in package. This sold for $25 plus shipping. Good deal on that. Another golf club cover. This is a vintage Nike golf club head cover. It's black plush fuzzy sock with the swoosh embroidered on it as well, right there. This sold for $10 plus shipping. Had a repeat buyer on this next one, and I want to read their name in case she's a viewer. Jan Larson. She bought 2 of these, I think in the last What Sold video that I did. She bought 2 of these. Well, she came back and bought 2 more. So Jan, if you're watching, thank you so much for purchasing these. I really do appreciate it. And these are flight boards. I explained it in my last What Sold, what they are. These came from my restaurant that I had, and I kept these. And these, you pour shot glasses of moonshine or whatever liquor you want in them, and it's just a nice little carrying tray for shot glasses. So these 2 are going out for $20.80 plus shipping. Next up, West Virginia coffee mug. Let's go Mountaineers, the West Virginia University. I bought this at a church rummage sale, and I think I only gave like $1 for it. And this sold for $9.60 plus shipping. Good deal on that. Then we have another, guess what? Golf club cover. Grip it and rip it. Right there, John Daly. It's got a nice little embroidered design on the top side of that thing. It's a nice cover right here. It's got a little bit of wear to it, but not too bad. This sold for $13 plus shipping. Then I picked these up at the yard sale. If you can find these with a lot of the content still in it. This is from Bath and Body Works with a retail sticker of $15.50. Sea Island Shore Fine Fragrance Mist. This sold for $6.39 plus shipping. Now, what not buy? I picked up some figures. This was one that I picked up. I think this came out to around $3 or $4. Ric Flair WCW action figure with the forearm smash. This sold for $16, and that's plus shipping. Yeah, so you push this button on the back and his arms wail up and down. Pretty cool figure. This is from 1998. Another what not buy. This is a Nike embroidered men's U.S. national team modern polo USA Soccer Olympics. It's got the Nike embroidered swoosh. It's got the embroidered patch on it as well. I don't think it has anything on the sleeves. No, it doesn't. But it's in great condition. All the buttons are there. There's maybe just slight fading to it. Still in great condition. Still has the inner tag. Got this for around, I think this was $3. This sold for $13.99 plus shipping. What do we have up again? That's right, another golf club cover. Ping golf head cover, first titanium driver head cover in black. And this is like a real soft, I don't know, kind of feels like carpet. It's real soft and foamy. First titanium. This cover right here sold for $6.99 plus shipping. Then we have another what not buy, and I was able to have a good conversation with the buyer of this item. Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Camp Crystal Lake Tour. And then on the back it has all the years that the Friday the 13th movies hit the theaters, which I thought was kind of cool. So the buyer of this was telling me that you could only obtain this shirt if you actually went on the Camp Crystal Lake tour, and that he didn't have one in his collection. So this was a find on Whatnot. This was bought with that Freddy Krueger shirt, very cheap. This sucker sold $14.99 plus shipping. Then the biggest item of the weekend sale is this. When I had my restaurant, I kept a lot of the equipment, especially the POS systems and all that. This is a Star Laboratories kitchen ticket printer that we used to print our orders off in our kitchen when I had my restaurant. Star SP700 model, thermal paper print. This sold for $199 plus shipping. And this all will be going out tomorrow morning, which is Monday. So to round this video up, guys, you know, think what you want about Whatnot as far as selling on it. I'm not really discussing that part, but being a buyer, if you need an additional outlet to source, you need to download the Whatnot app, either on your phone or do it on your desktop. Now, not all sellers have got their act together on Whatnot. Let me tell you, I looked for the seller shows that they're well organized. They have all their items for auction listed to in their store, where you could go in and look at everything they're going to be auctioning off, and you can actually go in there and place pre-bids on those items. And a lot of them have a buy it now feature, where you see an item you want in the buy it now section, you could just buy it now like you can on eBay. I've never done the buy it now on Whatnot. I've always went to the auctions, and go to the ones that are very orderly. Okay, you're going to find a lot of sellers on Whatnot. They talk, or they take 5 or 10 minutes in between selling items, that drives me insane. Your time is valuable, and so is mine. So look for those auctions on there that are organized, that has all their auction items preloaded in a list that you can go ahead and look at before they get to them. This will allow you to go onto eBay and do your sold comps on an item and get an idea in your head of how high do you want to bid on that item. That's what I do. I'll go onto my desktop, pull up Whatnot. I'll pull up another browser with eBay in it, and then when I see a list of items that I want to bid on, I'll go down and pick them out. I'll comp them out before they even come up on the auction block, get an idea of how high I'm willing to go, and so when it rolls up in the order of the auction, bid and just take that sucker home with you. So yeah, it's a viable source for me in my business. You have to make that decision for yourself. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. There could be more sales rolling on here before the night is over, but I'm telling you, it's a pretty good weekend to be the end of July with $608 in sales. Very happy with that. And I always I want to thank you for coming here to Rocky Top, and I cannot wait to see all of you right back here and on the flipping pickers right here on Rocky Top. Bang!